In this tutorial, you will see how to integrate the pnGate PB gateway in DeltaV control systems via the VIM-2 Card PROFINET. As a first step, you need to configure your VIM PROFINET card M-Series and the pnGate PB. Connect your VIM card to the DeltaV DCS, first RG45 port on the front, and the VIM card to your workstation, second RG45 port on the back, and the pnGate PB. Right-click on VimNet and open Properties. Be sure that the case Default M-Series I/O has been selected. If not, check it. Second step is to verify the IP settings. Right-click on Physical Network and select Properties. Verify the IP interface used on your PC, communicating with the VIM card. Additionally, add the IP address of the DeltaV interface. In our example, this is IP 10.4.0.6. Select OK. Your VIM card should appear in the Decommissioned VIMs section. The second step is to configure the settings between your DeltaV system and the VIM card. Select IONet, right-click and choose New Controller. You must enter here the name of the existing DeltaV DCS. Check the name in the DeltaV Explorer. In our example, it is named Controller. Right-click on the controller and select New I/O VIM. The VIM card should be recognized by the system. You must assign a new IP address to the VIM card. It is recommended to assign an odd number. Be sure to stay in the same IP subnet. Verify the settings of your VIM-2 card, M-Series, redundant card or not, and select the VIM PROFINET card before closing. The VIM card will simulate 4 Profibus DP cards, therefore you can modify the number in virtual cards. Those ones will then appear in the DeltaV Explorer tool. Up to this time, you properly configured your VIM PROFINET card and connected it to the DeltaV system. You need now to configure the connection with the pnGate PB. Select the registered VIM card and click on plus. Select the virtual card and then the port P01. Right-click to add connection. The pnGate PB will be recognized automatically. You must assign a name and an IP address for the Profinet engineering tool. In order to find out the existing name of the gateway and assign the IP address, you can use the Proneta tool. Install and launch it. Select Network Analysis and DeltaV Primary. The VIM card and the pnGate PB will then appear on the right list. Enter an IP address in the same subnet for the pnGate PB and select an odd number. Get back to the VimNet Explorer tool and verify the name and the IP address accordingly. Some settings like reduction factor, cycle time can be adapted in this interface if needed. We let the default settings in our example. The current configuration must be uploaded to the VIM card. Select your card and right-click to select Upload Configuration to VIM. Accept and save the configuration if necessary. A similar configuration must now be done for the DeltaV DCS. Open the DeltaV Explorer, select your controller and right-click on I/O. AutoSense I/O cards. The previously configured virtual cards will pop up in the list under numbers 57 to 60. The software will add those cards. You can then select the number 57 and right-click to select Download Profibus DP card. Accept. Do the same one level up with I/O, right-click and select Download. Get back to the VMNet Explorer, select the same card C57, right-click and export FHX file. Manually select version number and enter the version of your DeltaV Explorer tool. In our case, version 13.3, and verify the username. Mark export registers and export modules, assign to controller, and then click OK. The exported file must be imported in DeltaV Explorer. Open the tool. Select DeltaV System, click on File, then import standard DeltaV format. Find the previously exported FHX file, import it, and click on No to All. You can now find the C57 PB2 Profibus card under the C57 card. You can find your input-output signals under the activated slot. Those signals are defined in the gateway by adding the GSD files of the Profibus field devices. For more details, you can refer to the video on our website, Create GSDML from GSD files. For more details regarding the I/O signals, click on Details icon from the toolbar. You need now to activate the ports to send your signals to the control system. Select the port P01 and right-click on Properties to activate it. The baud rate of the bus communication between the DeltaV and VIM card can be modified here accordingly. The new configuration must be downloaded to the card C57. Right-click and select Download Profibus card. The system will automatically add the signal under the area _A. Select M and right-click on Open, Open with Control Studio. With this interface, you can access your I/O signals by clicking on Download and Online and check them. You can access the same parameters and diagnostics from the VimNet Explorer tool. Select the VIM card and right-click to select Enable VIM Status Update. Select again the VIM card and right-click to select Diagnose. Enter the IP address of your VIM card. The VimNet Diagnostics interface will pop up. In the new interface, select again your VIM card and right-click to select Enable VIM Communications. You can read several information on the communication flow between your pnGate PB, the VIM card, and the DeltaV controller. Check the several parameters of the gateway and configured subslots in the GSDML file. This concludes the integration of pnGate in DeltaV control systems with the VIM PROFINET card. Further information can be found on our website industrial.softing.com. Thank you for your attention.